The camera pans over a sea of faces, buzzing with that familiar pre-match anticipation. The stage is set, the lights are dazzling, but tonight isn't about the teams. It's about the individuals, the artists who paint masterpieces with their feet. The Puskás Award isn't just about finding the back of the net. It's about celebrating those strikes that take your breath away, the goals that make you jump out of your seat and shout, "Did you see that?" Let's kick things off with a young man who announced himself on the world stage with a goal of sheer audacity. March 15th, Old Trafford, the Theatre of Dreams, and Alejandro Garnacho was about to steal the show. Picture this. The ball's bobbling around the edge of the box, defenders are closing in. But Garnacho, cool as you like, decides to take it on the volley. Not just any volley, mind you, a dipping, swerving rocket that left the keeper rooted to the spot. The net ripples, the crowd erupts, and you can't help but marvel at the technique, the sheer confidence of it all. This was one for the highlight reel, a goal that cemented his place in Puskás Award history. Our next contender needs no introduction, a player who has been lighting up the league with his dazzling skills and clinical finishing. Mohammed Kudus, playing for West Ham, produced a moment of magic that left fans and pundits alike scratching their heads in disbelief. 3 defenders stood between him and the goal, but they might as well have been statues. With a drop of the shoulder and a lightning-quick change of pace, Kudus glided past them as if they weren't even there. The keeper rushed out, desperate to close down the angle, but it was no use. Kudus calmly slotted the ball into the back of the net, sending the West Ham faithful into raptures. Chapter 3. Omedi's Acrobatic Wonder. Denis Omedi, remember the name? Because this lad is going places. Playing for his...
This video was proudly sponsored by Gologin, the best browser for multi-accounting. That was a brief moment, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to our video.
Club in Uganda, Omedi produced a moment of individual brilliance that wouldn't have looked out of place in the Champions League final. The ball was crossed in from the right-hand side, it was slightly behind him, and any other player would have let it run out of play. Not Omedi. With incredible athleticism, he launched himself into the air, contorting his body into an impossible position. His right boot connected with the ball perfectly, sending it flying over the helpless keeper and into the back of the net. Chapter 4. Dimarco's Champions League Masterclass. They say the Champions League is where legends are made, and Federico Dimarco certainly etched his name into the history books with this next goal. Playing for Inter Milan against their arch-rivals Real Madrid, Dimarco produced a moment of magic that silenced the Bernabeu. Picking up the ball just inside his own half, Dimarco went on a mazy run, leaving Real Madrid defenders in his wake. He cut inside one and then another before unleashing an unstoppable shot that flew past the outstretched hand of the Real Madrid keeper. This wasn't just another goal, this was a goal against their biggest rivals, a goal that secured a famous victory on the biggest stage of them all. Chapter 5. Chirinos volley for the ages. Chirinos, playing for Honduras in a crucial World Cup qualifier, produced a moment of magic that sent his nation into raptures. With the game on a knife edge and the crowd on the edge of their seats, Chirinos stepped up to deliver a moment of pure footballing brilliance. The ball was played into the box. It was slightly overhit, and it looked like the chance had gone. But Chirinos had other ideas. With incredible technique and timing, he adjusted his body and met the ball with a sweet volley that flew past the despairing dive of the keeper and into the back of the net. 5 incredible goals, 5 moments of individual brilliance that showcased the beauty and unpredictability of the beautiful game. From Garnacho's Thunderbolt to Chirinos' Wonder Volley, these goals have left an indelible mark on the 2024 season. But there can only be one winner. The Puskás Award awaits, and the decision rests in your hands. Cast your vote and have your say in deciding the most breathtaking goal of the year.